love bathhouses. I've been to them all over the world.
I've been to Turkish baths in Turkey, Japanese sento in Japan, and Moroccan hammam in Morocco.
And of course, China also has their individual take on the bathhouse.
Public bathhouses have long been part of the culture of northeastern China. Due to the geography of the northeast, there are many natural hot springs, as I experienced firsthand when I visited Jilin a few years ago.
I'm so hot and so cold at the same time.
Originally, people used these hot springs as a refuge against the cold, but over time, the use of hot springs developed and evolved into a distinctive bathing culture. The original bathhouses were much more simple, offering simply a place for people to bathe and clean themselves, and of course get the essential scrub down. But with the modern times, there are of course modern bathhouses, and the services offered here are much more abundant. And that's what I'll be sharing with you today, the modern bathhouses of China.
My friends here, Nico and Jack, they've never experienced a Chinese bathhouse before, so today that's exactly where I'm going to be taking them. How are you guys feeling about your first ever trip to a Chinese bathhouse?
Well, it's not just our first ever trip to a Chinese bathhouse. Like, it's our first ever trip to a bathhouse.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No!
So what do you think you're going to be seeing today? Like, what are you expecting? Oh, I mean, not like that way.
I think I'm going to be seeing dicks.
Yes, there is some amount of public bathing involved. I personally love it. Like, the first time I did it, I remember I was with some girlfriends in Japan. Before I know it, we're all stripping off and I'm like, these are my friends? Like, and now I'm seeing them naked. It was so weird. But for like 10 seconds, and then it was so normal, and then everything was fine. So
I think if the gyms are anything to go by here, then people aren't a lot more free, a lot more open.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot less of a big deal.
Yeah.
What if we get hungry? Like, what are we going to do? Are we just going to be stuck in there?
It's got a it's open 24 hours.
24 hours a day?
24 hours, you can actually sleep there. And,
Wow.
and how that is possible is there is a 24-hour restaurant there. It's also very, very affordable what we're about to do. It's like 130 renminbi for a day. What? So how it works, we're gonna go in, we're gonna check in.
When you check in, you get a clip and an armband.
So he's taken the clip to identify our shoes so we can come out at the end and know which shoes are whose. And then we use this inside to collect any expenses. So if we want to get a massage or a facial, we can just use this to scan. And this is also our locker key as well, so don't lose this.
Next step is heading into the public bathing area, which is separated by gender. No mixed gender bathing here.
See you on the flip side.
And we are gonna head into the female guest area.
Switch that camera off.
So how lush was that?
That was so nice. I feel like this is the cleanest I've ever felt in my life.
It's so nice because you've got showers which have like the most lush shampoo and conditioner and bath gel. You've got baths. We went in like 3 different baths.
And all the baths are different temperatures. Some are pleasantly warm, while others are scalding. You can choose the one that works best for you.
So now we're ready for the relaxation part.
Yeah.
Well, first we need to find Jack. We can't see him, so either he's still in there, which means he's been in there for a good 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is decent.
So while we wait for Jack, I'm gonna keep Nico contained here in this 24-hour restaurant so she won't go exploring the rest of this place.
Where is Jack? I'm a little bit worried. I feel like he's gonna have a story to tell.
So it is 5 p.m. Jack has been there for over an hour. What could he possibly be doing? do you know how long you were in there for?
I don't know, 20 minutes now?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
How was it?
It was really good. I actually compiled some notes. So my first impressions were todgers.
What's a todger?
Everywhere. Google it. My second thoughts were excellent shower pressure.
Oh, yeah.
I'd pay for the shower alone. Now the pools, they were something to behold.
baths.
The baths. Well, the big pool.
Are you swimming in them?
Yeah, the big pool. That's one of my few criticisms is that the temperature in the big pool was a bit like, which I was swimming lengths in, was like a little bit too warm.
It's a
too
bath
fast
you
for
don't
us.
swim in.
There was definitely no one swimming in our bath, so just everyone just perched nicely on the sides.
Yeah, a lot of like chilling.
There was only one notable incident, which was when I was kind of like spread eagling, just kind of flailing about, and some
Doing backstroke.
yeah, some loud Beijing Ren came up to like Kate to the pool to ask if I was okay, and then told with one of the people who worked there. I think they thought I was like struggling in the knee-deep water.
How many people were in your bath?
Well, when I came in, probably 10, but when I left, like maybe 1 or 2. So.
Yeah, I think you
Maybe
drove
that
them
way.
away. Believe it or not, this is only the very beginning. We're gonna go upstairs and get your thoughts on the layout.
I introduced to you Relaxation Paradise, 4 levels of absolute bliss.
Is this what I think it is? This is sleeping pods, but with a lively vibe down below.
Yes. like warm.
These one-person pods are one of the most common things you'll see here, and they come in all shapes and sizes, perfect to sleep in, chill in, read a book in. But no book? No worries, there's a whole library of books to choose from here, although there aren't any English books, so I had to pretend to read this one. But it's not just one-person pods you'll find, you've also got these relaxation spaces. Some of them are even themed. This one here is called The Bank.
So I lock you in, see how it feels.
And then you've got the camping area.
This area here is really, really cool. It's the camping area. They've got tents here and even this starry sky and this massive tree.
So of course we had to get into a tent and give it a try.
I feel like I wish I was a grey.
Yeah, this colour
Pink
for...
is not my colour.
It's literally the same colour as you, Amy.
Yeah, I know, I feel like a mole rat.
Literally twins.
What I think this place is really good for is, you know, if you live on campus and you share a room with 7 people, if you have many
need a bit of
roommates,
space.
or if you have a really big family and you don't have any privacy, this would be a great place to come for not that much money and just have some space. Like, you can study here, you can do some work at the tables, you can have a little relax or a read. It's like a leisure area, like a living room, but just not at home.
And I know I keep saying this, but there's more to come.
I like this area through here. This is all the hot rooms. So you've got saunas, hot rooms, steam rooms of all varieties. This is my favorite one, rock salt bath. Look how nice it is.
Wow, so cute. Are they hot?
You've got the stone bath, which basically does what it says on the label.
It's literally a bath of stones. Chinese herb bath. You go inside, it smells like Chinese herbs. And look, all of these drawers have different kinds of herbs inside. But yeah, definitely the most variety of hot rooms and steam rooms that I've ever seen. It's really hot in here as well.
Just light. What should be texture the light is?
Why are you touching the light?
I don't know.
And if you get all sweaty after spending time in these hot rooms, no worries. You can always jump back into the showers whenever you want.
And this is only the half of it.
Half of it.
There is a cinema here.
There are gaming rooms filled with PlayStations and computers.
There's a screaming room. You want to see the screaming room? Yeah. So this is the funnest, the vent chamber. This is a completely soundproof room where you're encouraged to scream and punch the punching bags. I'll demonstrate.
Okay.
How to scream.
Guess who's never taken a boxing class? That would be me.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, Nico. Every time I've been here, I've never seen anyone using this vent chamber.
I mean, it's a good idea, but like, I'm quite zen. Like, I'm quite relaxed until that. Now I'm like,
I know what'll calm you down a bit. How about a beer? Here they have a fully stocked mini supermarket situation complete with drinks and snacks.
This looks interesting.
Oh, is that like dry
Fresh.
tofu?
Fish tofu.
Yummy.
And when you check out, you simply just scan your bracelet to collect any extra expenses.
I thought it was going to be like a sliding door. I don't think you'd be able to sell like alcohol if this was in like a Western country. I think maybe people would almost like abuse it. But do you guys reckon they even sell much booze here?
Probably not.
No, but like I feel like if this was in like a Western country, I'd probably come here after once the bars have closed and with my mates.
At the shop, I saw this that really tweaked my fancy. 香辣味鱼豆腐. I said that so weird. Tofu. Tofu. It's like translated kind of as like fish flavored tofu. And I haven't had this snack before, so I thought, since I am technically a food blogger, of course it's individually wrapped.
oh, I hate that.
Oh, I'm so satisfying.
Doesn't really have much of a flavour. I can't work out whether it's fish or tofu.
Well, it's fish tofu.
So it's fish?
Apparently fish tofu is actually not tofu at all. It's a starchy fish cube that has a tofu-like texture. It usually does contain fish and soybean oil.
Soybean.
Soy-
I have lost complete track of time and space. It could be 4 p.m, it could be 8 p.m. I have no idea. We've just been hanging out, eating some crisps, having some drinks. I've just been lying on this floor for the last half hour or so.
But believe it or not, there is still more we haven't explored. Another thing they have here is an arcade room. I mean, honestly, when I think of bathhouse, this is definitely not the thing that comes to mind, but I'm excited to spend these tokens regardless. Oh!
So it's 40p, like 4 gaming upstairs. Spend your 4 wisely.
Come on, get us a toy.
Oh, it's not got it. It's not got it.
Ah! Ready to play until I drop. I guess I first have to choose the game I want to play. There's quite a selection here. There's car games. There is fighting games. This is Tekken.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, this is like my childhood. I'm the girl. Look, I'm kicking ass. You just keep pressing buttons, that's the trick. Oh, fuck me. It wasn't long before Nico wanted in on the Tekken action. Oh, you have like a mean kick. Oh. Everything I said about Tekken being my childhood was a lie, because this here was my childhood. Mario 3. The one where he can turn into this raccoon thing and fly. Oh yes! You can tell I used to play this a lot. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling good, but my stomach's kind of hurting, to be honest.
Hurting?
Relaxing.
Is it called hunger?
Yeah, I think it's relaxing. It's burning off too many calories. It looks like they've got a restaurant downstairs though.
So I have eaten here before, and I find the food's very salty. They do have a decent selection of food here. You've got your rice dishes, dumplings, even some more exotic platters and fish dishes, but I've never really loved anything I've eaten here. Food is usually a really important part of the modern bathhouse experience, and it's a good way to keep your guests around for longer so they can keep racking up other expenses. Some bathhouses I've been to even have all-you-can-eat buffets included in the price of admission. I was thinking we could go and grab something outside.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll have a look and see what's nearby. Nearby and open, I should add, because at this stage it was already 11 p.m. Ooh, have you guys ever had tiagodun before? Iron pot stew?
I love iron pot stew.
Since we've spent the day enjoying the bathhouse, a very northeastern Chinese experience, I thought it was only appropriate we get a northeastern dish for dinner too. Tiagodun is the most warming, hearty, comforting stew which hails from the chilly regions of the northeast. So there is a tiagodun place literally 87 meters away. So we're gonna go there, check it out, have some nosh. It was sad to leave, but I am very excited for the yumminess to come. I've been craving this for a few days. And my mouth starts watering as soon as I'm through the door. Best thing about a tiagodun are these corn cakes on the side of the pot. You'll see. Look at our room here. The relaxation does not stop. We have like a full-on bed area. So how does this iron pot stew work, you may be asking? The top is taken off the pot, and we have some ingredients here that we've ordered.
So it's a bit like a raw potato aubergine dish, right?
So there's actually going to be meat that goes in here, and it's going to be very juicy. This is what you come for, that delicious sauce, and then basically it's just going to stew in there for a bit. Oh. And they're going to cook along with the pot, and then you can dip it in. And then we put the top on the pot. 要炖多久呢？哦，好的。
20 minutes? What are we going to do for 20 minutes? Bloody hell.
That's why this bed must be here, so we just we don't have a little nap now.
The smell of tiagodun filling the air. Who needs essential oils when you've got tiagodun to steam? After 20 minutes or so, the top comes off and that amazing smell of stew will wrap around you like a hug. And if it wasn't already fragrant enough, garlic, scallions and coriander are added right at the end to add another level of flavor. And I would recommend you get that corn cake deep in there. Yeah, just get that in there. Oh, it's so good. It's like slightly sweet. And the bottom, look how crispy it is.
Very deep, earthy flavours. Nice sort of like salty tones to it. Burning my inside slightly though.
I feel like you really need to pick the things out just before you want to eat them so they can cool down a bit because it's very hot.
Oh yeah, look at your little... Wow.
Trying to get everything to cool down, like these potatoes.
They
Mouth
take
burners.
a while, yeah.
Getting some extra sauce. Gonna pour it on my chicken.
My mouth is going to be burning and tingling for days because I just don't have the required patience for this dish to let it cool down. I just take it out and just straight into mouth. So we polished off as much of the tiagodun as we could, and we also have some nice takeaway boxes here. Oh, look at this little cat. Cute, isn't it? He wants to do the conclusion with us. Thank you guys so much for coming with me today. Was it what you were expecting?
Not in the slightest. It was like, it went way beyond my expectations.
Did you like it?
I absolutely loved it.
Will you do it again?
No, like next week.
Oh, amazing. I'll come. So that's it from us. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe both to my channel and of course Nico channel. These guys do the most amazing videos there. Tune in and subscribe and do all the things. Anyway, until next time, bye.
Bye.